So it's my last kill at Wyverns, and I actually didn't... I mean, of course, everybody knows how good Wyverns are for money, but I just actually don't really come here that often. It's probably my first task of me being here, and yeah, I think I actually made probably close to $1 mil. I'll go ahead and price check how much I made, but I'm actually impressed with how much money I made here. Alright, here's some of the loot. Yeah, I made over $1 mil off that task, and that took like, I don't know, maybe an hour or something. I don't know, maybe that's good or bad, but whatever, it's still actually a pretty good task. And I know there's some other stuff in there, but yeah, that's not too shabby. Let's go get another task, and hopefully we can get like ourselves a boss task or something. That'd be kind of cool. Switch it up. Hopefully like Callisto or something. I really want a Callisto pet. That bear is such a freaking beast. Definitely the best pet in the game to me. We get Commander Zilyana. That's also going to work. I actually not the biggest fan of Zilyana, so we'll only ask for 15. Don't want to do all 35 or anything, but yeah, let's go ahead and get some of that done. Last time I went with a Slayer helmet, I actually got wrecked. People say that the Serp helm helps a lot better because the minions are way easier to kill after they're venomed and all that good stuff, but yeah, I'll probably take a Serp helm this time, or I might just go with a team. We'll play it by ear. So it's about like pretty close to a week late, but I'm going to go ahead and start doing Monkey Madness too. And there's actually a lot of guides out now, so this shouldn't take me too long. And I'm actually really pumped to do this because I actually really enjoy doing quests on RuneScape. Just going to skip through some of this dialogue though, and I'll help you look for Glove. And yeah, let's get started, and we'll see actually how long this takes us. A lot of people were saying it took them about 8 hours the first day. I'd imagine with a guide it should take me about maybe 3 or 4, but we'll see. I'm hoping it's not that bad of a quest though. This was actually a really cool quest with all the boss fights and puzzles and mazes and all that stuff. I know a lot of people didn't really care for it, but I guess a lot of people did it the first day too, so I can't really, you know, say that because I did it with a guide and everything. And the only thing I didn't really do with the guide was the kills. I actually really should have paid attention, and like, I watched a quest guide for it, but I didn't really pay attention to the parts where they were talking about killing the bosses. And it actually, even when it was talking about the bosses, I think some of the people don't know exactly some of the best methods anyways still, just because some of the guides that came out like pretty much the first day. I probably should have paid attention to the demonic gorillas though, because I actually did die there. It kind of sucked, but yeah, I really didn't know what I was doing here as far as like you can even tell he's hitting me with mage here and I'm like still praying range. Just I didn't know any of the methods of killing these things. I was just playing it by ear. So yeah, if you're going to be doing this quest and you're going to have to get to this part, I would highly recommend like actually looking up a guide and, you know, learning how to kill them. You actually lose all the stuff that you would normally lose. Of course, I had a lot of untradeable stuff, so that worked for me, but yeah, it was actually really cool, and I actually liked the cutscenes, and unfortunately Neve dies, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and like give her like a moment of silence. So yeah, Neve just got freaking wrecked, and yeah, I was actually like thinking this boss would be a lot harder, but I honestly found the demonic gorillas much harder than this. And actually, honestly, after learning how to kill demonic gorillas, I don't see how I had such a bad time with it. Honestly, I was just being a scrub. But yeah, this boss, even in itself, it was just honestly very easy. And yeah, that's quest complete. It was actually a very fun quest to do. Took me about 3 hours to do. I know a lot of people took longer. And also, you can find this monkey here after the quest, which is really cool. Just want to show you guys where it's at. It's basically by the crash site. And then you can also talk to Duke for more like experience rewards at the end. A lot of people might not know this, so I just decided to put it in the video so you guys could see. And especially the monkey, I know a lot of people would ask me where I get the monkey from. So yeah, that's where you get it from, is basically just the crash site. And yeah, you get another 100k experience in any like melee stat except prayer. So that's actually really cool. And I just put that in range because I don't like training range. Now, I'm normally not into cosmetics or anything, but this monkey is so dope. That's such a cool reward. I think I might actually have to wife it because, especially now that Neve is dead, yeah, there's no reason for me to not. So, yeah, this monkey is... I'm going to carry this thing everywhere with me. I'm not even going to wear capes anymore. Just, it's a freaking monkey. But then this dude just shows up out of nowhere. I just found out he was an NPC in the game, and he's like fairly new, and he just becomes a Slayer Master out of nothing. Just freaking hack to 99 Slayer, why don't you? Oh, rip. RNG. There's a Godsword Shard 1. Didn't get lucky with any other kills, and it looks like we have maybe 1 or 2 more kills that we're staying here for because our teammate's about to dip, but yeah, I guess we had to get trolled with that God Sword Shard. So yeah, we didn't end up getting anything good on this trip, but at least I finished my task, and yeah, it didn't take long at all. The only thing that's actually pretty good is that I literally only used 3 super combats on this trip. I literally didn't use any prayer potions, and I used another 2 brews, but as far as supply goes, I used like pretty much nothing. I just kept getting a bunch of supplies back, so yeah, not too bothered by that. It only took like an hour. Like I said, only made 400k, but at least we finished the task, and let's go ahead and get a new task, and we'll see what we end up getting. And we got ourselves some greater demons. Maybe we'll go ahead and do some Zami. I don't know, but actually sounds pretty fun to do, honestly. So yeah, I'll look into that. But I actually want to do some demonic gorillas. That I just finished the Monkey Madness Quest 2 yesterday, so really want to go check that out. And people are saying they're making bank, but yeah, definitely got to go check that out. Alright, so I'm thinking I got quite a bit of money to spare, so let's go ahead and actually start. Let's go ahead and get rid of this first. Okay, so I decided I should probably go on like a little bit of a shopping spree. I wanted to get myself an ornament kit because just in case I ever die with a Fury, I'll actually keep it now, because when you put the ornament kit on, it actually makes it untradeable. So that's kind of nice. I actually wanted some Eternal boots, so I have all the... Just spelled that wrong. I wanted Eternal boots, so I'll have basically all the best tier boots in game, because I got the Pegasian boots and the Primordial boots, and now I have the last pair, so that looks really epic. Get myself a Odium Ward, because I've been wanting one of those for range for a while actually too, just for training range whenever I'm like on task for random stuff. Let's go ahead and just buy one of those at med price, and I'm actually going to get myself a ward kit because that makes the Odium Ward just look freaking beastly as well. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but basically it's just a kit you could put on the ward, and it just makes it look a lot better. And actually, I didn't even realize this, but it's actually going to look really beast with this gear. So yeah, Fashionscape is real. Yeah, I got the boots as well. Those look really sick. They're pretty cheap too, only 6 mil. So another thing I should probably get myself is some Armadale. I don't know if I'm going to get full. Yeah, I might as well get full Armadale. I have the money for it. So get myself max range gear. Oh, I thought that was going to be as like 18 mil as well, but it's not. And yeah, I pretty much have everything I need for at least a while. But yeah, that looks pretty beast. And now my bank is, at least for a cash stack, I have 5 mil cash stack, and my platinum token is at 167k, so I got 167 mil. Don't plan on touching that for a while. Like I said, I just got myself some awesome... Actually, with this, I also need to get myself an Archer's Ring and imbue it, because I've been needing an Archer Ring for quite some time. And I'll let the Fury Ornament Kit buy over time. So yeah, we got ourselves quite a beast bank. I need to really start getting myself range up. Thinking about chinning to 99, but not positive if I should do that. I'll kill the bank a little bit. I might do that when I'm starting to go for max. So yeah. Oh dude, this guy's loaded. Thanks, man. But yeah, we're definitely making some good progress. We're about a 500 mil bank, and we're moving on up. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and imbue this Archer Ring. Actually changes the color of it. I'm not really sure why it does that, but it actually kind of looks better in my opinion anyways. But now we have 4 rings out of the 7 that we need. Although, honestly, Ring of the Gods, I don't think I'll ever get that. I don't really see much use out of that ring, honestly. Let's go ahead and put that there. That actually looks really beast. I know I could put this in there, but I don't know. It just looks cool with all the rings being next to each other. So probably have to rearrange this real quick. So yeah, I just rearranged it just a little bit. We need to get myself a Seer's Ring and the Tyrannical Ring. I don't know if I'm really butchering that, but yeah, that's would look really cool in here. I also need to get myself a Zamrock and an Armadale God Sword to complete the God Sword set. I just really want my bank at the end of the one build to just pretty much have all the items that I've ever wanted in the game. So yeah, the bank is just looking really beast, though. It's honestly the best looking bank I've ever had on RuneScape. I've never gotten over a 500 mil bank before, so yeah, this is going really good. Actually really pumped at all this stuff, but let's go ahead and do some... Thinking of either doing some Zami or some demonic gorillas right now. I've never killed a demonic gorilla, so I kind of want to try that out and just Probably die a few times, but yeah, let's go ahead and try and get used to those. So I headed over to the demonic gorillas, and I didn't really get lucky. I mean, I got a ballista piece, and I actually freaked out. Didn't get a live reaction of it, though. It actually, now looking back at it, would have been hilarious because of how much I actually freaked out. But I did not realize that the ballista limbs were only like 150k, so the reaction would have been actually really epic to get. But unfortunately, I didn't end up getting it. I wasn't recording audio, but it was actually pretty funny how much I freaked out for 150k. I was thinking I hit something like 10 mil or something, and yeah, it wasn't really the case. But honestly, these are really fun to kill, and actually just even the like environment that they're in is honestly my like hands down my favorite place in RuneScape. It looks so freaking awesome here. I don't know, just the way they made this cave, I don't know, it looks really cool. It's definitely the best looking place in RuneScape. So they did a really good job with these though, and they're actually kind of fun to kill. Like once you kind of learn how to kill them, they're pretty easy to kill. And I mean, they'll take a lot of health out of you and they hit really hard on you, but you know, they're actually really fun. But I actually should wrap up the video here because I don't have much more for anything else that I got this week, and I know you guys are waiting on the video. So yep, that's it guys. Peace out. Adios, small army. Happy Friday the 13th, and yeah, stay classy.